Welcome to DataPencil.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our 50-day SQL practice challenge. Today it's our day 27 and let's quickly begin our queries. Today we are going to solve the queries based on combination of window functions, aggregations and case when. Alright, so let's begin. If you are new to this channel and you want to join this challenge, so please subscribe our DataPencil channel so that you will get notified via community post about the new registration releasing dates, as well as you can follow our official WhatsApp channel. The link you will find in the description. Okay, the feedback form is also given there in the description box. If you have any suggestion, any feedback, then we welcome. Please fill that form. Okay, so let's begin. And our query 1 is to compare each employee's salary with overall average salary. Okay, now here basically what we have to do, we have to find the individual salary. Okay, that we already know in the salary table, from the salary table. Then we want overall average salary, correct? Overall average salary. And then after that, we have to do the comparing. And for the comparing, we will use the case when. So if individual salary is greater than average, okay, if it is greater than average salary, then tag it as above average. Okay. If the salary is lesser than average salary, then tag it as below average. Simple. Now, how to do it? Below average. Okay, let's firstly select our columns. So columns are employee ID, okay, as well as salary, and then the third column will be overall average salary, correct? Overall average salary. And the fourth column will be comparison column. So let's write here comparison. Correct. See, these columns we have employee ID, we have salary, we have to find the overall average salary and the data for this comparison column, correct? So for that, the overall average salary, we have to use here window function, which is average. Okay, so apply this average function on salary column. Now we want to apply this window function over the entire table. Okay, if there is nothing inside the parenthesis, it means we want to apply this function over the entire table as it is. Okay, and this column name is overall average salary. Now the fourth column is about the comparison, and for this column we are going to use case statements. So case when salary is greater than, okay, greater than this average salary. So let's copy this. We cannot write here overall average salary. We cannot write simply case when salary is greater than overall average salary. No, we have to copy the same code again and again. Okay, so let's copy it here, then termed it as above average. When salary is lesser than average salary, then termed it as below average. Correct? Else termed it as equal, means neither greater than nor lesser than. So in that case we will mention it as, termed it as equal, right? Now let's end this, and we have to write here end and give this column a name, which is comparison. So as comparison. So by this way we have created 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. Okay, and as we can see, this data is available in our salaries table, so we can simply write from clean salaries table. Now let's run it. Here you can see we have employee ID. So if we talk about employee whose ID is 62, his salary is 73,000 something, and overall average salary is this. So his salary is below average. Okay, now if we talk about this, whose salary is whose ID is 35, which actually looks like an outlier. Okay, so this is above average salary. Now and one more, if we talk about employee whose ID is 457, here salary you can see 1,19,000 something, so this is above average. Okay, so these are the ways through which we can give the tagging, or we can compare the values. Now come to our query 2, and in this query we have to compare employee salary with total salary of all employees. Okay, with total salary of all employees. So here the cases will be if the salary is see the sum of salary, okay, and it's 10%. We will consider the 10% of total salary. Okay, if individual employees has the salary greater than 10% of total salary, okay, if individual employee's salary is greater than 10% of total salary, then it will be high contributor. Okay, else it is a low contributor, or this employee will be counted as low contributor. Okay, so let's do this, and for that we need to select our columns that are employee ID and the salary. These are the basic columns we need. After that we need to calculate the salary, total salary, correct, and then we have to check the contribution. So the last column will be termed as contribution. Okay, and here we will apply the tables from which table we are taking this data. Okay, so employee ID is given directly, salary is given directly, total salary we have to find. So to find the total salary, here we will apply sum function on salary column, okay, over entire table, okay, as total salary. Now how to find this contribution? How to find this contribution? So for contribution we will apply case, and the first case is, what is this? And the first case is when salary is greater than sum of, let's copy this firstly, is greater than 10% of this sum, okay, 10% of the total salary, then termed it as high contributor, else it's a low contributor. And let's end this and give the column name as contribution. Okay, and this data is available in clean salaries table. This is it. So what we basically did, we compared the individual employee's salary with the 10% of total salary, all employees. Okay, 10% of total salary. Total salary means the summation of all employees' salary. Now let's run it. So here we have low contributors, this one is high contributor, and okay, come down. We have majority of them are low contributors. Okay, fine. Now let's come to our third query, and in this query we have to compare department total salary with overall total. Okay, so basically here this time we have to check if the department total salary, okay, department total salary is greater than 30% of total salary, then termed it as high department. Okay, and if department total salary is lesser than 30% of total salary, okay, total salary means the overall salary of company, the summation of all salaries, okay, if it is lesser, then termed it as low department. This is it. Okay, so for this what we have to do, we will select our department ID, salary, and then we will apply the sum function on salary column. This time we have to create a view, so over the view which is partitioned by department ID, and this column will be our department total. So as department total, this will be our third column, right? For fourth column where we are categorizing the department, so fourth column will be department category, and here we have to fill the values using the case statements. So the first statement will be when salary, sum of salary, okay, sum of salary, the whole code is greater than 0.3% of sum of salary, okay, then termed it as high department, else low department, and then you have to write the name of tables. So it is easy guys, just do it on your own and complete all these 3 queries and submit it via submission form. See you tomorrow with our day 28. I know we are going towards difficult zone, but this is not difficult. Once we do enough practice, this will seem easy. Okay, after completing day 40, we are going to create one intense project that will start from day 41, and there we have to work hard because queries will increase. There will not be only 3 queries or 4 queries. You have to solve more queries, okay, and you have to create a full project that will be beneficial for your portfolio only. Okay, so but this time you don't have to create any project report. Okay, in this 50-day SQL challenge, it is about practice only. There is no need to create any project or project report, or you have to do any submission which is in the PDF form and upload the GitHub, nothing like that. All right, you only have to submit your work, your SQL files that you are doing, that you are already doing. The same way we will complete till day 50. The different thing is this, that after day 41 we will create intense project. Okay, so see you tomorrow with our day 28, and that project is actually very beneficial, very useful. There you will learn a lot. Okay, so see you tomorrow guys. Till then, take care, keep practicing, and bye bye.